Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda Reese. I am a co-founder and also one of your Bold instructors here at Bold. I'm so excited to have you joining us for our first Be Bold Healthy Aging Summit. And so this is a 30-minute class to focus on our balance, to really just become more aware, to learn some moves. And I'm also going to talk through some principles around how you can keep your balance conditioned and tuned up as you move through your life beyond the summit. Before we get started, a few things if you're moving along with us at home today. Make sure you have some space cleared so that you can move your arms and legs freely without hitting into something. Just safety reminder. If you need water nearby, you are welcome to have a water bottle and take a water break whenever you need it. And lastly, listen to your body. You are the world's leading expert in your own body. So if you feel off or something doesn't feel right, go ahead, just take a rest, don't do that movement, and feel free to pause whenever you need to. But with that in mind, let's get moving. So we'll begin in our bold base. Our feet are about hips width apart, toes pointing forward. I want us to find a slight bend in our knees. And let's just start with a few grounding breaths. I'm going to release my arms to my side, soften my shoulders. Now on my next inhale, I'm going to lift my arms out to the side, reaching up overhead. And on my exhale, I soften those arms. I let the shoulders sink down and I come back to where I began. Again, inhale, maybe slight bend of the knees, lift, reach your arms up, and exhale, take it easy. Let those arms float. Just feeling grounded. Feel that connection between your feet and the floor. One more time. Inhale. Really get long, stretch it tall, and then soften the shoulders, soften the arms, and come back to your bold base. Beautiful. Let's just warm up our head and neck. Let's turn and look to the right, drop our chin, roll it across, and look to the left. Again, drop your chin and roll. And lift. Now taking in our surroundings, letting your eyes follow your nose, follow the direction of your head, and then let's just bring our eyes and nose and head right back center. Beautiful. I'm going to show us how to generate or hold our energy ball. So taking one hand right above the heart, the other hand right below the belly button. Soft bend in those knees as we began. Let's just practice moving the ball forward. So as we move the ball forward, I want to feel our pressure, our weight shift towards our toes, and then bring it back to center. Again, shifting very subtly, but noticing that balance shift, the weight in the toes, the balls of the feet, and bring it back. Third time, shift it forward, nice and gentle. And bring it center. Let's go ahead and just rotate that ball. Opposite hand on top, other hand below. Let's practice shifting it to the diagonals. So we're going to shift it to our left diagonal, putting more weight into our left foot, and then bring it back center. Let's do that again. Shift it diagonal and forward. Really small, subtle movements, and bring it back. Just a warm up. And shift it forward, diagonal, and center, and then reverse the arms. Other side, diagonal to the right, feeling more pressure in our right toes, and center. Keep those shoulders soft. Diagonal forward, and center. Maybe notice your knees, keep them with a slight bend. And last time, diagonal forward and center. And shift your hands one more time. And let's bring those feet closer together. Now we're just going to practice doing a side step. We're going to dribble our ball, drop it. And then as we bring our feet together, we reform that ball. Let's do that again. Side step and dribble and together. Few more times just like that, following along. Step side, open up, step together, close the form. Again, step side, open up, and together, close the ball. Once more each direction. Open, feeling that weight transfer, and close, and open, and close. Beautiful. Drop those hands just for a moment. I want us to practice shifting our weight back to our heels. So for this, I flip my palms to face backwards, a slight bend in my knees as I begin, relax shoulders, eyes level, and just an inch or two where I'm shifting my weight, I'm shifting my belly button, 1 inch back, feeling pressure, feeling weight in my heels until I feel just a little off balance, and then I use my body to control, bring myself back to my base. Again, shifting it back and bringing it forward. Easy. One more time, just like that. Shift it back, leaning back. And bring it center. Good. Bring it together. And then step those feet out a little bit wider this time. Let's go about shoulders width apart. So our balance is actually more than just our muscles, more than our joints. Our eyes and our ears, inner ear, play a role in our balance as well. So now I want us to practice coordinating our eye and our head and our hand movements. So relaxed arms to your side. Let's take the left hand, sweep it across our body, and just draw it very gently back of your palm, like it's opening curtains, and then release. Just the hand motion at first, following, moving together, and open, and close. Good. Now, this time, as you draw that hand across, let's look into our palm as we draw it across and rotate and down. Now, other hand comes across. Good. And notice if it feels a little different to be looking at your hand as you go. Let's do that one once more. Looking at your hand, drawing it across, and maybe noticing that slight shift in your body, that twist in your torso. There's no way it's supposed to look or feel. Just explore it, find the movement, and let it go. Good. Now, instead of looking at our hand, I want you to look past your hand. So whatever room you're in, wherever you are moving with us today, try not to look at your hand, look past it. And so, left hand comes across, you're not looking at your palm, you're looking past, like you're taking in the room, like you're greeting or scanning a room, and then letting it go. Same movement we did with our arms and our body, but not looking at our hand, just keeping the movement going. Good. Once more each side. And sweep across and down. And again, last time, bring it back, across and down. Good. Let's bring those feet back in together. Maybe take a few steps. Now, part of our day-to-day life is we tend to walk, which is amazing, but we walk in one direction. We walk forwards. And so today we've practiced a little bit of that side-to-side step. We've practiced shifting our weight back, which is sometimes uncomfortable. But now I want us to work our diagonals. So just to begin with our diagonal, let's not worry about our hands and let's just focus on our feet. We'll take that right foot. We're going to step it to the forward diagonal. We're going to take that foot and go heel and toe. Shift our weight forward, maybe a little press, and pull, and bring that foot back together. Again, same side, right side, heel and toe, deliberately. Maybe a gentle press. As we're pressing, we're shifting into that front knee. As we pull back, we shift to our back leg, and then we come back to where we began. One more time, work that diagonal. Heel and toe. Press it diagonal, really gentle, feeling our legs really absorbing the deliberation, that movement, and bring that foot together. All right, we're gonna take it to the left. Left leg steps heel and toe on the diagonal. Now we're shifting our weight over to that left foot, bending the left knee, and then pulling it back, shifting back, bringing the foot together. Let's do that again. Step it out, heel and toe, and then gentle press, diagonal, pull on the diagonal, and feet come back together. One more time, step it out, heel, toe, with deliberation, press with purpose, and pull back with control. Bring that foot back together and stand it tall. Wonderful. Now, take a step forward, make sure you have room to move behind you. We're going to practice diagonal steps to the back. Now, in the front, we went heel, toe. For the back, we go toe, heel. All right? Just follow along, do your best. Let's go. Take that right foot, step it back on the diagonal, toe and heel. And then pull, shifting the weight back. Push, shifting the weight forward. Lift that back leg up, bring it together. Let's do it again. Step it back, toe, heel. Pull it back, shifting the weight. Press it forward, work that diagonal, and bring that back leg together. Last time, step it back, toe and heel. Pull, shifting the weight on the diagonal. Press and push on the diagonal, and feet come back together. All right, stay with me, other side. Stepping back, left leg, toe first, then heel. We pull and shift the weight back, and press and shift the weight forward. When our weight is forward, it's easy to lift that back leg up and bring it back together. Let's do it again. Step it back, toe and heel. Little wobbly, that's okay, embrace it. Pulling back, press and push forward, really gentle. Bring those feet back together. Last time, step it, toe and heel. Nice and easy, pull it back. We're just learning these new movements. Press it forward on the diagonal, lift the back leg up and bring it back together. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath. I sometimes like to reset with a breath. Inhale, get big and wide. Exhale, bring it back down. So we went side to side. We worked our diagonals. We got a little grounded, feeling pressure in our feet. Let's start doing a little bit of a head and stepping movement together. So we're going to step out wide and look the direction we're stepping. And then we're going to bring our feet back together and look forward again. Good. So now what we're working is head, eye, and a step all together. Coordination, and then bring it back to the front. Do it again. You can bring your arms open if you like, and close. Open, look where you're going, and close. Again. Open and look, and close, and open and look, and close. All right, one more deep breath. Maybe gently bend those knees, open up, and bring it back down together. Okay, so I want us to just key in to maybe check how our body might have some wiggles, and wiggles are okay. At Bold, we like to say you can embrace those wiggles because you can't improve your balance without challenging it. So I want us to just bring our feet together, do a mini assessment. You may have done these on your Bold profile already. Let's bring our feet together, toes like they're standing behind a line of tape, soft bend, arms to your side. Let's just see if we can hold this for about 3 breaths. Really just relaxing, maybe finding some sway, and observing how our body is just really working to hold us standing tall. One last breath, seeing if we can find some relaxation here. Beautiful. Now for the next pose, you can always have a chair nearby if you'd like something to hold on to. We want to find a staggered stance. So instead of the feet being together, we're going to come slightly off kilter. So the toe of one foot lines up with the arch of the other. They're still close together. Chair is there if you need it, but to the best we can, we're going to try not to touch the chair unless we absolutely have to. Again, let's try and go for 3 breaths here. It's okay to wiggle, it's okay to sway. Take an easy inhale and exhale. Finding a little more stability. One last breath, inhale. And exhale, let it go. And come out of that. And we're gonna push it to an even more challenging pose. We're going into that tightrope pose. Find one toe behind the opposite heel. And again, that chair or ledge, countertop, whatever is nearby, welcome to hold on to it, can help for the setup. Now let's see how we do doing a few breaths without holding on at all. Deep inhale and exhale. It's okay to feel that softness in your belly, softness in your shoulders as you breathe. And let it go. One last time, inhale and exhale. It's okay to embrace those wiggles. Go ahead, come out of that pose and maybe take a few steps. Now this next one is going to be the most challenging balance we're going to try and hold today. But let's try and set up into a single leg balance. So this is such a good way to check how your balance is doing. Ideally, we can find a way to balance for about 10 seconds on one leg and then maybe try that on this other leg. But today, together, we'll just do one side. So pick a side, get yourself set up, really shifting the weight into that one leg. Maybe bringing the toe first and then lifting that off the ground, however is comfortable. If you're holding the chair, maybe going to one finger, letting go, and just seeing if we can hold this for about 10 seconds or 3 slow breaths. And holding on to the pose, really fighting for that balance, embracing where we're feeling the muscles work, the muscles activate, and moving with the wiggles. One last breath in, let it go, and drop both feet back to the floor, nice and easy. There you have it. Now, one last thing to really help with our posture is sometimes our head can really help actually throw us off balance or out of alignment. So we like to do neck tucks as a way to actually strengthen and realign the ears over the shoulders and lengthen the back of the neck. So taking your feet into whatever comfortable pose, let's just pay a little attention to our neck before we stretch and cool down. I like to bring my arms into a cactus pose, kind of creating a box where our elbows are towards the ground, our fingertips are towards the sky. And we're going to shift our neck, our chin slightly forward. This is the out of alignment pose. And then we're going to pull it back, tucking it in into alignment. So it's like our arms form a window, and we're going to stick our eyes, our nose, our chin through the window and then pull it back. And it's that backward motion that we're really looking for, that lengthening in the back of the neck. One last time. Out of alignment, sticking it forward, and into alignment, pulling it back. And then maybe relaxing those arms, just standing here for a moment, feeling what it's like to have the ears over the shoulders and feeling the length in the back of the neck. Good. All right, let's bring those feet a little closer together and just do some shoulder circles. So this last part is to just feel good in our bodies as we move on to the rest of the summit. Starting to lift the shoulders up to the ears, squeezing the shoulder blades together, letting it go. Again, lift it up and down. One more time, lift it up and back and down. Good, take a moment here, reverse that. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, lifting it up and dropping it down. Again, shoulder blades, thinking about the back side of the body, and down, and back, and down. Good. Going ahead, if you've got a chair you want, let's just do a little back of the leg stretch. So taking your right foot forward, heel down, toes up, and just maybe a little gentle stretch or reaching for the toes, whatever feels good for you today. Finding a stretch back of the legs, thinking about keeping your back as long as you possibly can. And then pulling yourself back up, Bringing those feet together. Other side. Left heel down, left toes up. If you can, maybe reaching down, dropping your eyes, relaxing your shoulders, taking a nice easy breath here. And let it go. Beautiful. Very gently releasing, standing up tall. And like just a little relaxation by doing a gentle twist. So stepping those feet wide, letting the arms be heavy, be free, and doing a little bit of a twist. So we're twisting our hips, maybe coming up to the toe and untwist. Taking it a few times side to side, feeling relaxed, feeling easy. And then one last deep breath together. Bend the knees, scoop the arms up. Let's bring them overhead if you can. Bring the palms as close as you can together. Bring it right back to your heart. And see if you can take that balance with you on to the rest of your day. Thank you so much for moving with me. Again, my name's Amanda, and I'll see you in class next time.